morning I'm heading over to Union Square to have a look at the Apple store there, because I hear it's big. I do love the old cable cars, they're awesome. But I need all the exercise I can get because I'm about to sit on a plane for 10.5 hours. I've got what I think is probably one of those, the older MacBook Pros. If I was to upgrade, what's the situation with things like the micro SD card slots?
So there is none. So what you would have to do is get one of our, we have like a multi-port adapter.
It doesn't have an HDMI either, does it?
It doesn't have an HDMI, but if you get one of our multi-port adapters, that will
So the multi-port adapter is basically the key to everything. And what does that include on it? Full size USB?
It'll give you one USB port, it'll give you one HDMI, and it'll give you a secondary port for charging. So the RAM, I think the RAM capacities are still going to be the same, but it's going to be faster. Yeah. And it's the new Kaby Lake processors.
I like the little bar-y thing. That's cool. That was very interesting. So there's basically two things I need in life right now. A coffee. There's a surprise for everyone, isn't it? I mean, crazy. And the other thing is I need to get back and pack, because checkout is in about half an hour and my flight leaves a few hours after that. Gonna really miss these coffees. Now I guess I better go finish off my packing. So the reason why I wanted to go to the Apple store, however briefly, is because they announced a whole bunch of new stuff yesterday. Updated MacBooks, this Home Hub thingamajiggy. But one thing I'm fairly confident of is, despite the style, Apple has basically lost its way. I mean, take this Homepod speaker that they've come up with. They've aimed it at music, but the fundamental difference, the thing that sets a home speaker apart, is not so much the quality of the sound, although obviously that makes a difference. It's where it gets the music from. Take So, for example, she always prefers the Google Home speaker, whatever that is called, and the reason she prefers it is because it's better at suggesting music. If you've got time to set a playlist up with all your favourite music and all the things you want to hear in the order you want to hear them, then of course it doesn't really matter where you get your music from, provided it has the right selection. However, if you are a bit short of time and what you really want is a system which will learn what kind of music you like and then play it for you, so all you basically do is just say play some music, well, it's not that Amazon and Apple can't do that, but they can. They just don't do anything like as good a job at it. And I don't know if that's because Google have invested the money in their AI software, probably that, to be honest. So I think it's going to be a relatively hard sell for Apple. Now I've got a couple of hours for the flight, so I think what I'm going to do is grab myself a burger. One of those amazing Cavalier burgers. Wow. So where's Apple going wrong generally? Well, the problem I think with Apple is when Steve Jobs was at Apple, he provided the innovation and the momentum behind that innovation, and people I think got used to not being able to do any innovation without his say-so. You know, it had to pass the Steve Jobs test. And now he's not there. It seems like there isn't anyone who's actually willing to take a big chance on anything much, quite honestly. And the chances they do take are, well, mental. Like the port arrangement on the new MacBook Pro. I just don't believe that they couldn't find space for a micro SD card slot, or an ordinary sized SD card slot for that matter. I mean, the device isn't that small, and you still can't get 32 gigs of RAM in the thing. So yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, okay, so I'm really caffeining it up today. I think in order for Apple to survive long term, I mean they'll survive of course, but for them to really fulfill the potential that business has from a design and technology point of view, I think they need to do a much better job with their AI, because in comparison to the Google voice system, they are miles behind. And there are plenty of things that Google can't do, but what it's very good at doing is suggesting the right search results to you, suggesting music that you're gonna like. Soph, who's kind of a connoisseur of music, at least compared to me, absolutely loves it. And in comparison to anything else she's tried, it's totally head and shoulders above the rest. I don't really have very high expectations when it comes to this HomePod from Apple, and honestly, I haven't seen them do anything really, truly innovative for a very long time. And I think that's a real shame, because especially in terms of voice control and voice activation, there is a huge amount that they could do. They need to make more of an effort. Uber time. That took seconds. Quick and easy. Bye bye, San Francisco. I miss you already. It's an A380. Doesn't look as big when you're up close. So there are some serious similarities between Apple and Tesla, in that they're both very much entrepreneurial-led businesses. So when you look at the trouble that Apple's been having, I hope nothing happens to Elon Musk, because I don't think it would be the same business with anyone else at the helm, that's for sure. Much as Apple isn't, I mean it tries to be, but the innovation just seems to be gone. And what they do instead of innovation is, for the most part, not good. Anyway, getting on the flight in a minute, so... Window seat this time. This little thing from Joby was awesome. Not quite as cheap as it looks, but certainly going to do the job for my in-flight entertainment. Best thing about this is how small it goes. Wonder of wonders, they let me back into my own country. Now, I am crazy tired today, like even more than usual, because I slept for about 15 minutes, and it basically means I've been up for like 40 hours now, almost, or it feels like it anyway. You can always tell so spags. Because who else would tie a sock round the handle? Question is, how do I get home? I'm going to hang around all day because, you know, I want to get back and see Jasper and get some sleep. So, thinking I might just Uber it the whole way. Bit pricey. Problem is, nobody else can come pick me up for like 6 hours. I do a little YouTube vlog, and kind of similar I suppose to with Uber. One of the things I like about it is it has that inherent flexibility. I don't fully understand how a car seat can be so much more comfortable than a plane seat. There's my baby! I've missed you! Oh. Hello! Hello! That chap there, he's the guy who got you the car that I'm going to give you when Mummy gets back.
Where's the car?
It's upstairs. Hello!
Where's the car?
It's upstairs.
I don't get it from
One of my subscribers gave me this, and I think there's something in here for you as well, like a t-shirt. Jasper! Look! What's that? Look! These are Star Wars cars.
Oh, let's see.
Thank you, Alex.
There we go. This one looks like it fits you, Soph.
Oh, was this when you went on your...
Yeah, this is all courtesy of Alex at ILM. Oh, this one looks like it might even fit me.
Oh, Jazzy, look!
Cool.
Wow, that is perfect. What's on the front, Jasper?
A ghost fighter.
It's an X-Wing.
Oh, wow.
It's an X-Wing spaceship. It's kind of like the middle of the night and I'm wide awake and everyone else is fast asleep. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog, folks. If you have, remember to like it and share it and subscribe if you haven't already. And follow me on Instagram if you don't already. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye. I'm really rather hoping that the sound is going to be acceptable from here, because I'm trying, well, I wouldn't normally be able to make a video in a noisy environment like this, but I've got my little extra mic down there and I'm hoping it's doing a really good job of only hearing my voice.